Pacific Rim. In Pacific Rim, a portal opens up on the bottom of the Pacific Ocean, and these monsters called the Kaiju come up from the portal. The Kaiju terrorize and wreak havoc to cities all around the Pacific Rim, and to stop them we built monsters of our own, these skyscraper-sized robots called the Jaegers that are controlled by two pilots who are neurally connected with each other. I was pretty excited to see this movie pretty much for one reason, to see Godzilla fight Transformers. My expectations even got bigger after I saw it got very good reviews. But how was Pacific Rim? Not gonna lie, I was slightly disappointed by this movie, but it was still a lot of fun. Let's start off talking about one of the big elephants in the room, the acting. For the most part, the acting was pretty mediocre, if not pretty bad. Charlie Hunnam plays the main character, and I thought he was just okay in this role. He did what he needed to do, but his performance was extremely generic, and I just never really felt for his character. I also have no idea what kind of accent he was going for half the time. I mean, half the time he sounded American, but every once in a while he would randomly slip back into his natural British accent, so that wasn't really a big problem, but it was kind of annoying and proved that he's not really that capable of an actor. Rinko Kukchi plays his co-pilot in this Jaeger. Sorry if I completely butchered her name, but I thought she was pretty bad in this movie. Her character was extremely awkward and also very generic as well. And these two main characters, I really didn't care about them. If the robots had grabbed them out of their, big robot suits, or the monsters grabbed them out of the big robot suits and ripped them in half and ate them, I probably wouldn't have been that upset. So honestly, I just didn't really care about these characters. Idris Elba definitely gives the best performance in this movie, and Ron Perlman, despite having limited screen time and not much to do here, gives a goofy and fitting performance, and I thought he was pretty good. Charlie Day plays a scientist and who is pretty annoying. I understand that his character is supposed to be annoying, but I kind of wish they had toned him down a little bit. But overall, the acting of this movie is not very good, and most of the characters are extremely generic, cheesy, and some of the dialogue they say is really, really cheesy, and the delivery is pretty bad. Now, this could be the fault of a really bad script, but anyways, the characters were bland and uninteresting. Now, that isn't really what you see this movie for. You see this movie to watch giant monsters fight giant robots, and you get a lot of that. The action in this movie is very good, especially a scene towards the middle of the film. The final action scene is pretty good, but definitely leaves you wanting a little bit more for the big climax of the movie, and unfortunately the movie doesn't really have any action scenes for about the first 45 minutes. There are small little glimpses of action, but nothing really terribly exciting happens. It makes the first part of this movie pretty boring and kind of drags on, so I really didn't like that. The visual effects that brought these monsters and these robots to life are very good, although there is too much CGI at times. Another problem I had with this movie was the abundance of plot holes. So many things were left unexplained and didn't quite make sense. But despite all these problems, Pacific Rim was mainly made to entertain, and that it does, for the most part, very well. I know I sounded like I didn't really like this movie, but I had a lot of fun with it. Is it necessarily a good film? Not really, but I did have a dang good time. I would give Pacific Rim around a 7 out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed my movie review. What's your favorite monster movie? If Jurassic Park counts, that's definitely my favorite. Leave your answers in the comment section below. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe. See you guys later.